Tomorrow's going to be windy, but it's going to be warm. We'll be in the 70s. And if you're wondering about where the greatest fire danger will be, it's really in that tan shaded area from Tulsa out to the west. That's where the relative humidities will be the lowest. The wind speeds will likely be the highest. And will we see the fire risk elevate all the way into far eastern Oklahoma? It's a possibility. But between about noon and 5 o'clock tomorrow, this will be an area that we're watching just west of Tulsa. Fitness forecast tomorrow morning. If you're a runner and you don't like the wind, go as early as you can because the winds will be increasing by 9 a.m. already out of the south at about 15 miles an hour. By noon, we're looking at winds possibly gusting as high as 20 miles an hour. So for golfers, anybody playing tennis or a bike rider, it will really be a windy first half and even second half of the day. Look what's going on here tonight. This is pretty amazing stuff here when we take a look at the satellite picture. And I want to point out two features. This is a huge storm here in the west. And this is not going to dig in like the last couple of storms, bringing us rain. This is going to move almost due northeast toward Minneapolis. It will drag a cold front here. And then we've got the other storm system that we've been dealing with, and that's the one that brought the tornadoes to the southeastern part of the United States. Now it's moving up the east coast. So we're kind of sandwiched in between here. And as a result, we get a real windy day tomorrow, a sunny day, and temperatures near 70 degrees. And then that cold front will come through tomorrow evening. Winds will turn to the northwest, and by Wednesday morning, we're going to see the temperature halved. We'll be at 70 tomorrow afternoon, probably down to 35 by Wednesday morning. So take a look at this. High temperature tomorrow, around 70 degrees in Tulsa. We go ahead 24 hours into Wednesday, and our high temperature is only 45 degrees. And in between that, we fall back to about 35. And that'll be a cold northwest wind at 10 to 15 miles an hour on Wednesday. So a big change from what we will experience tomorrow. And the winds will be out of the northwest instead of the south. The northwesterly wind may bring us some relief from the cedar pollen. Once again, the mold spores on the low side, but that cedar pollen is up there in that moderate range, so a lot of us sneezing and sniffling as a result. All right, South Tulsa time lapse here from Jenks Middle School looking at Cityplex Towers. And what we see is just a lot of sunshine across the region as we headed through the afternoon and into sunset. So pretty nice day all in all. River Spirit camera looking out at the Creek Turnpike, and of course Flying T. And just a breezy, cool night now with the south wind at 9 miles an hour. It's 46 degrees, the dew point currently at 33. Relative humidity 61%. Jenks is at 40 already tonight. Skytook's at 41. And Claremore's at 42. Bartlesville's at 33 degrees and Tahlequah's at 36. So they've about bottomed out. Right around 32 in Bartlesville tonight. Tahlequah's likely going to drop to about 32. Wagoner down to 40. Okemah down to about 43 degrees. And McAllister around 44. Clear skies, south winds around 10 miles an hour. So a chilly start tomorrow, but the temperatures will jump. And they'll jump rapidly up to 61 by noon with the south wind kicking in at 20 miles an hour. We'll be in the upper 60s, close to 70 degrees, not in 70 miles an hour, close to 70 degrees, and then a cold front tomorrow evening, the temperature around 53. Prior tomorrow, 69, Skytook 73, Grove up to 70, 69 at Stillwell, Okmulgee up to 73, Shakota up to 73, and 73 in Sapulpa. And look for high temperatures in the mid-70s with a south wind at 20 miles an hour. And that's a sustained wind. We call likely of higher gusts closer to 30 miles an hour. 49 on Wednesday. That's really going to feel a lot colder with the wind. 47 on Thursday, 47 on Friday, and near 50 on Saturday. And, you know, really when we look at this and we think, oh, it's so much colder, but that's average for this time of the year. The average high is about 48 to 49. The average low is about 27 to 28.
Just watching that fire concern out to the west.